You're listening to the legendary podcaster, the one, the only, T Jam D. Your personal favorite, and the show you've been waiting for. Probably offensive.
Welcome to another exciting episode of As the Crow Flies. It's probably offensive. I know if there's any audience out there, Mr. J Vader, we're back in the house doing another Sunday night edition of the Sweet Podcast. I know if there's any of our regular viewers and listeners out there, they're surprised to see us on at this hour on a Sunday night.
Well, here's the thing. You know, I've been working, my work schedule's all crazy, but I just had a hip replacement. So people take it easy on your boy. I had a hip replacement, and then, you know me, like I've been telling everybody, I need an engineer. Things have been going haywire. You and I just spent the last 15, 20 minutes trying to get this hookup going. We finally got it going. I got my other camera here facing me, but my big camera, the great camera, is not hooked up right now. I couldn't get it going. I mean, I could have, but I should have been up here earlier. I just didn't. So, but you can see me, and all the ladies out there should be happy. They can see this handsome face. He's still here. He's still smiling. Listen, people, I'm here. And this is a Sunday, right, Jamsky? We haven't been on Sunday in some months, but we're going to take over this Sunday tonight. And we'll be doing Sundays and maybe a day during the week, which normally we did Wednesdays, but we're going to see how that works out with Jamsky and everything. But we're going to be hitting you twice a week. We're back. We're better than ever. And boy, do we have a lot of topics to talk about today. And I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Because you got to think about it. We've had 2 holidays, a lot of stuff going on since the last time we've spoken. And I just want to talk about those things. Yes. So let's get it in. And like I say, people, I've had a total hip replacement. So take it easy on your boy.
You feel okay?
Oh, I feel great. You know, at being the son of Vader, you know, I got a lot of things like Vader has. We get a lot of things taken from us, but we get things added to us. It's not the same as the original, but as long as we can move and groove, you already know how we get down. The force is with us, and we're great.
Okay. Well, you heard from Jay Vader that he's had a hip replacement. And
last Monday.
That's the reason that his schedule has changed, which is allowing us to go back to our normal schedule. I guess while you're off work, right?
Oh, I'll be off work for a while too. So yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah, you hate that, don't you?
No. I'm not a liar anymore.
Not even.
And you know what? Me not being a liar anymore, I don't know if people like that in me. Because when I lied, hey Jamsky, I was a Pied Piper of everybody. I used to lie a lot, and people follow me around. They like me. They did this. They did that. Man, I started telling the truth, man. Do you know I became public enemy number 1? Are you kidding me?
People don't appreciate that. That whole truth telling thing is not good for your popularity.
No, it's not. And the thing about that, Jamsky, is that not just friends, but family members as well. People don't like the truth. And I'm like, what the hell? So the question I ask them all is this: do you want me to go back to being a liar, or do you want me to stay telling the truth? Because you know how I was when I was a liar, and I don't want to do that, Jamsky. I'm 55 years old. I'm a happily married citizen. Listen, there's no need for lies. You understand? There's no need for lies. But if you want
you
them,
you just said you was a happily married citizen. I thought you stopped lying. Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not a citizen.
All right. That's good. Good.
I'm not a citizen. Or you said I'm not happily married. What are you saying?
I'm not questioning either one of them.
Okay.
I do.
I got papers. I got papers to prove my citizenship. And like I say, listen, for me being a handicap and a crippled last week, my lovely wife is taking great care of me. I can't complain.
You do have a passport, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're saying I should go overseas and get taken care of?
No. I was not suggesting. I was not
That's right.
suggesting anything like that. But it's amazing how that popped up in your head.
No. That's what you said.
I
Wow.
was not suggesting that you go out of town to get taken care of by a chick. No, that's not what
Time out. Ooh, listen.
You mentioned papers, and I just said you do have a
Yes.
passport.
Yes, and I just said this. I'm a happily married citizen. And you said, are you telling the truth? And I said, which one? Happily married or a citizen? You said you're going to leave it alone. But then you said,
well, listen, no one's ever questioned your citizenship.
so you're saying you're questioning my marriage. I'm happy.
Happily.
She's done,
happily.
Yeah, hey, listen, she's done a great job. She's done a better job than what I could have ever asked for. Listen, if I had to put her on what's it called?
A pedestal?
Where you got to get the stars, a rating out of 5. Yeah. She's getting a
Star
7
search?
right now. No. Like Zoo, what is that? Zale or whatever, wherever you put the ratings for food. And it's like, will you give us a rating? Will you do a survey? And they give you 5 stars. She gets a 7 right now.
Angie's List?
Something like that, but it'd be Amy's List. You know, that's her name. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you just
well,
see what I'm saying.
There have been many of a celebrity who have passed away while we have been on hiatus.
Oh, yes, they have.
And the more popular one that's just happened as recently was Lindsey Graham, the senator. You're familiar with
he's popular, but I don't know if he's popular as Hal Williams, the guy who played Smitty on Sanford and Son. He's from Columbus, Ohio, by the way. The black cop Smitty on Sanford and Son. I think he was more popular than Lindsey Graham. And Lindsey Graham, so I just want to put that out there real fast. And Lindsey Graham, so we can speak on this real quick. He's been dead for quite a while, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right or wrong?
Who, Lindsey Graham?
Yeah.
No, he's only been dead a week.
That's what they announced. Have you been following that story?
This is some tinfoil. Tinfoil is back. The tinfoil is back.
If this is tinfoil, this is the Democrats.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham has been dead for 2 years.
This is what the Democrats have been saying. He's been dead. Yeah, this is where the tinfoil comes from. You want to throw it the other way, and I knew I'd catch you with this. The Democrats are saying and listen, we don't have enough time because we got an hour and it's been, we got to get a lot of stuff in there. But I tell you what, we'll talk about this later. And I'm going to let you research who says he's been dead, but they didn't want to give up his vote. It's just a long story. I don't know.
Well, I don't care who said it, Democrats or Republicans or whoever. I just don't believe it. Because
you think he's still alive?
No, he died last week. He's been dead a week.
Right. I agree.
So
I think he's been dead longer than that, though.
Okay. Well, someone's saying that he's been dead. If someone is saying that he's been dead longer than that, then they should prove it. And if they got some kind of evidence where they can put that out there in the world and say, this is a lie that the Republicans were saying he was alive, but they didn't have a vote. He was on a plane. He went to see. He went to Ukraine to talk to Zelensky, and then he came back and he died. He didn't do anything. So they didn't have any type of vote or anything happening in the House. Where he had to vote on it, and then he died. He went on a trip, diplomatic mission, and had pneumonia and refused to go to the hospital, is what was reported.
Right.
And so he passed away as soon as he got back in the States. But I've heard all kind of ridiculous, nonsensical rumors like Putin poisoned him because
I've been hearing a lot of crazy stuff.
He didn't like Putin, but until somebody comes out with some proof and a reason I'm just going to stick to what was reported in the news, in the regular, everyday news. Is
Right,
he
that's what I
died?
do. But I'm saying I heard some stuff on CNN and one of them Good Morning shows that I watched that there was some tinfoil activity going on, but it was started by the Democrats, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna let you go ahead with what you always with what you do. But anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm not gonna dig into it because I'm like, you know what? He's not even gonna know about this because it deals with the Democrats.
No,
And
it's
I'm not a
because
Republican.
it's nonsensical. That's why. I don't care
Yeah,
if it's Democrats or Republicans.
well, if say the Republicans want to keep that vote or the Democrats want to keep that vote, whoever wants to
Yeah,
keep
but
that vote, would they
you
lie
keep it
about
for
that?
how long? You lie about him
Well,
dying for how long? And there's nothing happening right now in the Senate.
right. So, but here's the thing: what if you like? Let's just say, for shits and giggles, he's an independent, and you and I are the big money ruling the independent. We'll say, listen, while he's dead and nobody knows about it really, let's replace him. Let's put an independent in his seat that's going to do our bidding. That's what they were saying. I don't know how true that is. Like I brought it to you. I don't know if you even heard about it.
But
That's something
that replacement would have to go actually to the Capitol building, where people would notice that he's not Lindsey Graham. Then he would have to vote in place of Lindsey Graham.
Right. And so they want to sell that vote. That vote might be important, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but everybody would see that Lindsey's not there.
Right.
And if he votes on an issue when he's not there, that's going to be pretty obvious. I mean, some of these senators or some of the congressmen, because they got more congressmen than they do senators. So some of these congressmen are not that popular, so people might not even realize if they're not there or they are there. But a guy like that who's been a senator and a congressman, and he's been living in Washington, D.C. for the past 30 years.
Years.
He's not going to vote on something and actually not be there and no one notice it. Like, no one can just come in his place and vote on something and then people not notice it. They're going to be like, Lindsey's not here.
Right.
But actually, his vote was used. His vote was used. How's that happening?
Right. I think, but here's the thing. I think everybody, knew he was sick and knew he was dying. That maybe, I don't know. Maybe everybody knew. You know how government is, man. There's a lot of corruption going on in there. I don't want to dig too deep into it, but I'm just saying, you just don't want to admit that there's a lot of corruption in our government. And which way it goes, it swings left and it swings right. And the people in the middle, who are us, we don't have a say in it. We just get screwed over. So with that being said, we don't know what his vote was and how important his vote was. If his vote could sway the masses, well, hell would say in the masses, if it could sway the ballot, which way, ever way, it's that important. I believe that people would lie about that.
Yeah, but they didn't vote on anything.
Not
recently.
Yet. Yeah, not yet.
But you would have to lie about him dying, and then
that's the whole point. That's probably why. You made the point right there. They probably would lie, like I told you, he's been dead. They just didn't announce it because, like, in this time of war, this time of what we're doing with the Hamas Strait and all this other bullshit that's going on in the world, his vote has weight.
Yeah,
and so I don't know.
Yeah, but you would have to lie about him dying, and then you would have to use his vote on something that they're voting on.
Right.
And when you do that, people are going to see that he wasn't there. How did he vote on this when he wasn't there?
Hey, Jamsky, that's what I'm trying to say. He just got announced that he was dead. They were saying he's been dead. I don't know. I wasn't with him. That's my whole point. I wasn't with him.
All right.
Yeah, and like I say, Hal Williams died. He played in 227. He played in Sanford and Son, and he was Officer Smitty.
Smitty.
Yes. And there was another person that died. it'll come to me. I didn't write them down. But so where we at here? So okay, I just skipped over a lot of my notes here. So let's go on. We had 4th of July.
Sam Neill. Sam Neill died. You know who that was?
Yeah, he was an actor that played in Jurassic Park.
That's right.
He's from Australia. Yeah, he died. He played in a lot of good movies.
Yeah,
he was a pretty good actor. Yes, he was the one I was thinking of. Thank you for that.
So, condolences to the friends and family of Sam Neill. Right. Yeah, I liked his. I thought he was a good actor.
Yeah, he's out of Australia where people were listening to me. I should say us in waves, but we haven't been on in over a month, so they haven't probably been paying attention to us lately. We got to build that audience back up. So all you Australians, France, which I think everybody's been concentrating on the World Cup, but they haven't been listening. I can tell you that.
Have you watched the World Cup?
I've been watching little bits and pieces. Yes.
Okay. I have not. I have tried to watch.
Well, here's the thing. Are you a soccer fan?
No. I planned to watch some USA games, forgot that they were on and missed them. And then next thing you know, they're out of the tournament. So,
well, we got put out in the round of 16, I do believe. Yeah. But that's about as far. Excuse me. That's about as far as I plan on us making it. And I think it's going to make it far.
Soccer is not that great in the USA. It's popular, but not.
It's the number one sport in the world.
It's number one in the world, but it's not as popular in the USA. Football is the number one sport in the USA.
Yeah. Right.
Basketball next, and then baseball.
Baseballs. Then hockey. Hockey's been catching ground lately. Then you got soccer. But hey, who knows in the next 10, 15 years? Okay, so I'm going to skip over these notes here. I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
Did you have something else to say?
No, go ahead.
All right, so we had this little season of holidays. We started off with Father's Day, and then 2 days after that, we had Juneteenth. Juneteenth and Father's Day. They fell on the same weekend. Then after that, we had 4th of July. Okay, well, let's start with Father's Day. How do you feel about Father's Day?
It's just a made-up holiday that really doesn't mean a whole lot personally to me. My kids used to buy me something. I told them they didn't need to buy me anything. They still say, call me up and say Happy Father's Day.
Right. It damn sure ain't Mother's Day. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, it's not as big. People don't make a big deal.
You're right. I got kids. You got kids. And I'm married and everything. My Father's Day gift was what someone else wanted.
Your Father's Day gift is what someone else.
Yeah. They should say Happy Father's Day. Didn't set it up the way I wanted it set up. Didn't do it the way I wanted it to be done. I'm like, this ain't for me. But you know what? I said, cool. I don't get upset. Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
The hole in the speaker.
Pull the plug, and I did.
Yeah.
And where did I go, Jamski? I went back to the lab.
So who got you? Your wife got you something on Father's Day?
Yeah, the wife and the kids set it up and everything. But like I said, this ain't for me. You did everything wrong. But I'm not ungrateful. I never look at the gift horse in the mouth as long as the gift horse has legs. They cut the legs off the motherfucker. The gift horse is sat there. But we're not going to go there. The thing I'm going to say is, you know what I mean? The thing I'm going to say is Father's Day, and listen, for all of us fathers out there, we get it. Most of us, we have a day, right, where we could do our thing, and the people wake us up, the kids wake us up. They want some barbecue, smoked meats. Who runs the grill all year round? The dad. Who do you think is going to run the grill for them when it's time to cook for them? Nobody knows how to work that damn thing like you. So you don't want nobody touching your grill. So as a Father's Day, like I'm saying, man, listen. Let's keep Mother's Day because it's a big deal. People spend thousands and thousands of dollars on Mother's Day instead of pennies on Father's Day.
Mhm.
Restaurants are packed beyond belief on Mother's Day. On Father's Day, they give specials to get people in. Nobody comes because why? The dads are barbecuing. So, listen, I get it. It doesn't hurt my feelings that the mothers are appreciated more. I saw this back when I was a little kid. You did too.
Oh yeah.
And I ain't mad at it. So let's just do away with Father's Day. And also, let's do away with Juneteenth. This holiday pissed me off more than any other. Why in the hell are we celebrating Juneteenth when it's a slap in our face? You gave an interesting point the last time we talked about this. And I'm gonna give my point, and you go ahead and give yours. But my point is this: we're celebrating a day that happened 2 years later than the day that the slaves were actually free. So we're celebrating of giving people 2 years of free labor, 2 years of whatever you want to call it, indentured service. And guess what? We're celebrating that they finally let us go. Motherfucker, we shouldn't be celebrating they let us go. We need to be pointing fingers and lighting torches and getting our money for that. Nobody's ever going to pay us for the retributions that blacks have done for this country. So I want black people in Black America to say, fuck that. We're not getting anything. Let it go. It's okay. They haven't given us anything for 400 years. They're not going to give us anything in the next 400 years. Even though they gave the Jews money, even though they gave Japanese money, even though they gave the Asians money, even though the gays and lesbians and all that LGBTQ get money. Black people, you're not going to get a fucking thing. And you sit here. And here's the point I get with you black people, what pisses me off. Black people, we don't stick together for anything unless it's the Democratic Party. You guys stick together for the Democratic Party like there is no other. And let me ask you one question, black people, and the Democratic Party. When, I don't care if they got turned down. I don't care if they got told no a million times, but they tried. Trying is half the battle. Trying is more than half the battle. When have they ever tried to get us reciprocity for what we've done? When did they try to get that for us? When have they tried to get anything for us? We're not getting any repercussions for that. No. When have they ever tried? They have never once tried. They tried for everything else. And like I was telling people that argue with, oh, well, that didn't mean, I said, no, you're missing the point. The point is this: I don't care if they succeed or not. I don't care. I already know you're not going to get us anything. You're not going to get us. The Jews got it. Japanese got it. I get it. The Asians got it. Chinese got it. We're not getting it. I get that. But where in the hell is the president, Barack Obama? You're black, half black, but you're black. Kennedy on up. Where in the hell has there been a president that has tried to get that for us and been turned down and said, you know what, we got turned down, but we're going to keep trying? Not one. They tell you the same fucking dream. Oh, yeah, you will overcome. Oh, yeah, you're going to get better schooling. Oh, yeah, you're going to get busing. Oh, yeah, you're going to get better sidewalks. Oh, yeah, you're going to get housing. It's been 60 years. They're telling our black asses the exact same story. And you people believe them. And you people will mob up and stick hand in hand will show black unity for these motherfuckers who won't do shit for you. And no, I'm not saying go to the Republicans and do that and do this, that, and the third, and give them your loyalty. Fuck them too. Just don't give it to the Democrats. Take it away, Jamsky.
Okay. That being said, I am going to render an opinion, but I'm going to do that right after this.
Yes, sir. I can't wait. Can't wait. Man, that's why I need to get this set back up tomorrow. I will, because I can't see shit. I can't see people following us, people listening, whoever. I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll get it together tomorrow. I haven't started this thing up in I don't know how long.
All right.
If you're not offended yet, stay tuned for this next segment. Mr. A-Hole and T. Crow. So funny. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah.
And now, without further ado, the man we've all been waiting for, T Jam D. Welcome back to the show.
All right. Here's my it's some sweet intros. Here's my opinion.
Okay.
About the subject matter that we were talking about before we went to the break. As we've said before, but some of you may be listening now who wasn't listening then. It's been a while.
Been a while.
And we talked about this before. When it comes to Juneteenth, I think most people are celebrating because of we are in a country that's a very racist country. They had slavery, and when the slavery ended, it didn't end in Texas until Juneteenth, until the 19th. In June, 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed by President Lincoln, slavery, he had to send soldiers to Texas to let them know.
Guard. He had to send National Guard down there. Yeah, you're right. He had to send the military down there.
Let these slaves go immediately.
Right.
And so I think they're celebrating more about the celebration for Juneteenth, and I don't celebrate it myself. To me, celebrating it is kind of silly.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? I don't make a big deal out of it. But I think the people who celebrate it are celebrating because in a racist country where one state just totally tries to ignore the president of the United States, abolishing slavery, winning a civil war.
But I don't mean to cut you off, but Texas is always doing that. Yeah. Texas to this day wants to annex from the Union. You know that, right? They just want to be their own nation.
Right.
So
they're stupid.
Yeah. So I'll let you finish. Yeah. So that's
full of dumb assholes. Texas is loaded full of dumb assholes. I'm not saying everybody there. I'm just saying it's a big state. It's mostly bare, actually. You know what I'm saying? There's some big cities in Texas. There's Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio, but it's a lot of land with nobody living there, but nut jobs in the desert, thinking that they can fight the government and win.
You're right. You're right.
So yeah, I think this celebration is mostly just people finding out what happened, what Juneteenth is all about, and thinking, yeah, we're celebrating that. That was the real day for slavery to be over, is when the government forced these assholes to give up their slaves by sending soldiers to tell them, listen, Emancipation Proclamation was signed 2 years ago. You still got slaves. You got to let them go right in this second.
So, but why would you celebrate? That's my question. I would be pissed off.
Because the slaves finally did get freed.
Okay, let me ask you this question here. Say your job hasn't paid overtime and they don't honor after 40 hours is overtime. Once they find out the government says low, after 40 hours, you're required to pay them time and a half. 2 years later, they get time and a half. They're celebrating.
Some people would. Some people would be like, yes, finally, we got what we
the idiots would.
Supposed to. I mean, they're not getting back pay, but
right, but the idiots would. I'm thinking like
celebrating
this.
They're celebrating the decision that has actually been put into
effect.
Yeah. Effect, yeah.
So let me ask you this. So if you know that, damn, this company owes me $85,000 in overtime for the last 2 years, and they get to keep it, and I'll start getting my overtime back, are you going to celebrate, Jamsky, or do you want that $85,000?
Oh, I want the money.
There you go. I'm not celebrating shit. Thank you. I
time and a half.
Yes.
You know, if I work time and a half, I want the time and a half.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying is that I think we should be celebrating other shit than that. We're celebrating motherfuckers getting free labor, which they're still making billions off of to this day. Excuse me. And they're making millions and billions off that free labor to this day. And share the wealth.
Yeah, that's what illegals are all about. Immigrants is major corporations paying them below minimum wage.
Right. Now, okay. Well, with that being said, this is going to segue to my next topic. Now, there was a group. I can't remember the name. I didn't write the name down. But they're all about, when people say go back to Africa, they're all about gathering money and sending all black people who want to go from America to Africa. My question number one is, what do you think it would do to America? And should black people, if we don't want to go back to Africa, because this is our homeland, this is where we live, this is our land too, and we just boycott everything and just spend the money within ourselves, which we, like I said before, this is hypothetical because we don't stick together enough to spend the money within ourselves, but we can do everything. Black people can cook, we could build houses, we could take them down, we could do roads, we could do whatever it takes. So what I'm saying is, what would be more detrimental to America if the black people had an exodus to Africa, or we just said, fuck it, we ain't working, and we're going to boycott everything until we get equal everything across the board? What do you think would be more effective?
If you're working, if any group of people is working here in America, but they're not spending their money here in America, right, that's going to cripple the economy. You know what I'm saying? If you're drawing dollars from right here, you're working. You got millions of people who are employed right here in the States, but they're not spending their money in the States. That's going to cripple the economy. Right. Our economy is built on us spending money. Okay,
and
our
guess
economy
what?
Depends on.
You mean us, the people, or you mean black people? What? Be more specific.
I mean the people, just people. Anybody who has money spending it, even people who get money for free somehow. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be government or they're scheming or got a sugar daddy or however you get money, you're spending it, and that creates the economy right there. Is money being spent, revenue being generated, tax dollars being generated, sales taxes. You know what I'm saying? That's where the government gets its real money, from sales taxes, not from income tax.
So your outlook, without you saying it, pretty much is equal to mine.
I don't know what your outlook was. What is your outlook?
We should boycott everything. I think 2 years. Just 2 years. We're only 14% of the population, but
we're going to get all of our where we're going to get all of our products from. 2 years is a long time to boycott. That's a long time.
That's the plan to last 2 years, but I don't think it would last 2 years. I don't think it would last a year. If we listen, for example, you heard what happened with that Asian kid that got shot. The Asians killed the black kid, shot him out of shoes, and they tampered with evidence, and they told the black people, if you don't like it, shop somewhere else. So black people have been boycotting Asian stores, food chains, and whatever. And do you know how many of those are closed down? Over 40% have closed down within 2 months.
Good.
They underestimated the black dollar.
Yeah. I think they underestimated black unity. I think that they thought they could say something stupid, you know what I'm saying? They could say something stupid, and then the particular black people that they were arguing with boycott their store, but they won't get anybody to join them. And they underestimated the power of unity.
Right. And you know how many of those stores, they're Asian stores? I mean, I read something the other day. Like I say, I just wrote the headlines down. I need to get deeper, but I'm always at work and I'm never doing it at home because I get off so late. But now I'm off, so I will have these numbers. going here forward. A lot of those Asian stores have been shut down. They can't operate. They're not getting the revenue that they've been needing, and they've been closing down. It's been what that Chinese lady said. You don't like it? Don't spend your money here. Spend your money elsewhere. And we're like, damn, really? Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. And that's what prompted me to ask the question. What if Black Americans said, fuck it, we're going to spend our money within our own communities? And there are Black stores. It will be, and if we did that, Black stores would rise. And instead of rising to fail, they would rise and succeed. So I'm just saying, what point do we have to go through? What length do Black people have to go through to make our voices heard? You can't kill our youth. You can't do this. You can't do that. Because normally they do that and get away with it, and we're still spending money with them. We're still doing this. We're still doing that. And it just made me think that day, like, if we just stopped altogether and just kept our money within ourselves and on up and up, and we can't be jealous of the next man coming up because we didn't. No other community gets mad at their neighbor for coming up like Black people get mad at their brother or sister for coming up. I don't get it, and it's not for me to get. It's something that's deep rooted within our what's it called? Our makeup, our mental capacity. We've been bred that way because of slavery, and I get it. But at the same time, slavery's been over. It's been ended. What, 150 years ago? Something like that? We're what,
1865.
So it's not quite 200 years. So, but we can estimate and say 180 years. It's 160 years. Let's just say 160 years slavery's been over. We should have been able to come together by now. And if we can unite and do what we're supposed to do, we wouldn't be having these dumbass arguments. But you know what's funny? Black on Black crime is the biggest detriment to Black America. Until we get that settled.
Unite.
Yes, until we get that settled, we're not going to be worth a damn. And that takes me to my next question.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
But will we activate?
What's your next topic?
But the next question is, so when Black people get rich and they get big enough, they pit us against each other. They pit us. Why is Black media, the podcasters, the news tellers, the storytellers of Black radio, Black media going at each other? You don't see Jews going at each other. You don't see whites going at. You don't see Asians attacking each other. You only see the Black people just attacking each other. And the main head of all of them is Stephen A. Smith. They paid this guy a lot of money to go at Black people, and I think he's doing it. Man, I don't even want to go deep into it, but I just want to talk about the facts that I want to talk about today. Why is it? It's only us. It's always us, Jamsky. I listen to podcasts.
I think Stephen A. is intelligent. He's educated, but I think he's a selfish guy because he does what he does to try to make himself popular on ESPN. He has to keep his name out there
relevant,
as a person who people turn the channel to see. Okay. He wants his bosses to know, I still got it. I'm Stephen A. Smith. Everybody knows who I am. I'm your most popular broadcaster on the network. You know what I'm saying? The old guys are gone. You know what I'm saying? Madden's gone. Chris Berman is gone. You know what I'm saying? None of these other guys have any personality. Maybe Stuart Scott is gone. Maybe who's the tall bald guy?
Stuart Scott.
No.
That's Scott Van Pelt.
Pelt. He's the only one left that got personality. on ESPN. So Stephen A. Smith is some people would say he's a sellout. But he's doing it because he's greedy. You know what I'm saying? He wants his money, he wants his fame, and he wants to hold his position, basically. So he's not concerned about the community, although he sounds like he might be angling toward being a politician. If he gets a big enough head to think that he can actually win, he might even run for president.
Right.
I mean, Jesse Jackson ran for president.
Yeah.
He had zero chance of winning.
Yeah, but Barack won, and I think at the time Jesse was more popular than Barack, but we lived in a different world.
Well, Barack was able to get white people to vote for him. Jesse wasn't.
A whole lot of white people voted for him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's the secret. You know what I'm saying? You can't just cater to the black audience if you want the whole country. You got to appease the white people who are willing to say, I want something to change. I don't want evil white men like Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell and the evil dummy controlling everything all the time.
He's the evil dummy.
Yeah. So Stephen A. Smith, I would never be
The king of rap, the higher.
I would never be like him
Stephen
if I was
A.
in that position.
Thank you. He's more like LeBron that he thinks he is, and I'm not even gonna get into LeBron shit right now. It's just not enough time. But I agree with you. Stephen A. They found their monkey. They found their monkey to dance. I hate to say it, but he's dancing for them. They found him.
Dance.
You don't think he dances? He dances for him.
Um,
Like everybody pointed out, you had a chance to talk about this, you didn't do it. You had a chance to talk about that guy, you didn't do it. This guy confronted you, you didn't say nothing. But now this guy's something, and now you want to attack him. It's just, I think it's foolish. I think Stephen A's a fool. I think this is all foolish. I'm like, really? This is what you do? But, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay. We're going to go to another break, and we'll be right back right after this.
Oh, I got a funny topic to start for the next after we get off the break. Let me see how much time we got. Oh, yeah, we're at 43 minutes. We're good. I got a funny topic to start because I want to ask you. This is going to be for you. Yes. I'm not going to tell you right now during the break either.
Okay. Hold on a second.
I'm going to tell you when we come back live.
All right.
Hey, people, I'm about to get him. You already know how I get down, right? It's been a long time since we've done these podcasts. We've been a little busy. I've been busy. He's been busy. But we're gonna knock this out. I got something for you guys. Stick around. This next topic is gonna blow his wig off. I'm gonna ask him, he's so this, that, and the third. Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, this is gonna be real nice. And I'm gonna let him explain first, and then I'm gonna go and explain my take on this. Oh yeah, people are hilarious. But I just want to let you guys know there's this cook-off going on, right? You guys know I'm involved in it. There's a whole lot of people, Swig, my dude Swain, my cousins, God damn, Tukey Bronson, his brother Kyle, my cousin Brian Arnold. He wants to get in it. My cousin Vincent wants to get in it. I mean, there's just names. I just can't even name everybody. But here's the question to y'all. When the rubber hits the road, who has enough tire to hit the brakes? You understand me? I don't think they do. And when it comes to cooking, you have to be able to cook more than one thing. You have to be able to cook more than one way. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, he's going to be in it. And that guy's going to be a challenge. He can cook a lot of shit. Listen, people who's out there listening to me, when you want to get in this competition, you must possess versatility. You have to be versatile. And Johnny right here is versatile. I can smoke, barbecue, fry. You name it, I can do it. I'm the winner. And I don't need everybody on my back. I don't need everybody. Oh, I don't need cheerleaders. I like to go to visiting schools. Oh, yeah. Where I'm booed. So that victory tastes that much sweeter. No pun intended. Ready on you, Jamsky.
You're listening to the best damn activist on the microphone. One hell of a podcaster and his co-host, Mr. T. Crow and Anthony Scott Dover. One hell of a team. Sweet.
Very close. Welcome back to Probably Offensive. One hell of a show. Yeah.
All right, we're back, and you had something important to discuss.
Yeah, I got a question for you. Since you're always saying stuff here to cater to the ladies and this, that, and I've asked a lot of ladies about this. So I'm going to ask you. This is for the Love Doctor segment. You hear me?
Love Doctor. Yeah, back with the Love Doc.
I just want to know, for you, not for people out here in the world, because I've talked to the people in the world, I'm going to tell you what they said as well. Do you think sex is overrated or underrated? The floor is yours.
Do I think sex is overrated?
Or underrated?
Underrated? How about evenly rated? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do a lot of stuff for sex.
I'm talking about people. We're talking about you, Jamsky. What do you think?
I don't know if it's overrated or underrated. I think it's rated right at where it is supposed to.
I knew you say that. See, people, I told you say that. Okay.
Because I don't know if you could just say it's either overrated or underrated. That's like saying you either don't have enough or you have too much. You could have the right amount.
Okay, that's interesting. That's okay. So okay, finish.
It's pretty good with the right person. You know what I'm saying? Pretty good, but if you're with wrong people, you can feel like it's overrated. But
interesting.
If you
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Very, very. That's profound.
So, yeah.
What you're saying is, if you're not with the right person, it could be overvalued. Or if you're with the right person, it could be undervalued.
Yeah. If you're with let's say it like this. And because I'm single.
Okay.
If I had a girl who was super sexy and she was wanting to have sex with me all the time, I would not say sex is overrated because I'd be having a time in my life with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Sex is overrated. Yeah. No, it's not. I'd be like, you stupid. But if you was in prison, then you tell you sex is overrated to
I don't know. I ain't getting it now. I might be like, God damn, this shit's underrated. It's more important.
If there was some big 6'8", ugly, fat, muscle biscuit head, stank, nasty, disgusting, bloated son of a bitch wanting to have gay sex with you, then you'd be like, dude, sex is overrated. It ain't all that.
That's not sex. That's rape. That's the R word. Yeah.
Well, okay. Put it this way: what if you was in jail and the female guard wanted you to bang her? She's gonna get you anything that you wanted, anything, food, cell phone, a single cell, no cellmate. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be remodeled. The cell. You know, you're going.
So what do I got to give up for that though?
You got a banger, and she's fat and ugly.
Okay, so how long has it been since I had sex?
You just got put in prison, and within a month, she lets you know that she's interested in you. She's willing to do anything that she can do realistically in the joint, but you got a banger to get it.
After 2 months,
you gotta perform oral on her whenever.
No, that's not part of sex. I didn't say that. No. It's my game. This is what I say. This ain't. You're not gonna put those stipulations on that. Okay, for that question there, I'm gonna answer it honestly. If I'm in prison, let's say I'm locked up for 2 years or longer, and I'm in there for 2 months, knowing I'm not gonna get any conjugals, and I got this 5'9", 280-pound chick. She's a chick, but she ain't
No. You got a 5'5", 350 chick.
She couldn't be a guard. You got to make it realistic. She couldn't be a guard.
Okay.
So we'll go 5'9", 270, 280. She still can move. She's okay. So I'm looking at her like, damn, that's a big ham of rack. That's a big rack of lamb there. I'm thinking, I haven't had any. I'm not going to get any for a while. And she's offering me all these luxuries. Right there, sex is underrated.
And she's 5'5", 350, and she's only a guard because of her father actually is a powerful politician.
Okay, and guess what? Every prisoner in there would knock her down because at that point, sex is underrated.
And she wanted you. She wanted you, and you was going to be in there for 4 years.
She's getting took down. I'm going to tackle her. I don't want to. I wouldn't tell my wife. I wouldn't tell my girlfriend. But here's the thing. How do I know my wife or girlfriend out here in the free world is not getting it? I'm going to assume they are because I know how life is. So in my mind, I'm assuming that they're going to do it. They're just not going to let me know. I'm just not going to find out. But I'm going to assume that they are. I could assume wrong. That's what assumptions are. They're right or wrong. So I'm going to assume. I could be wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that big fat ton of fun, and she's going to make my time there more enjoyable, less strenuous. All I got to do is knock her down, and then I get all this. She's getting knocked down. That's when sex is underrated. Like, yeah, sex is underrated to that person because all I got to do is blow her down. Okay, I'll do it. It's underrated. It's not worth that much to that person.
No, I'd be telling her sex is overrated. I'd be telling her sex is overrated. You think you're going to have a lot of...
Yeah, you're only going to get so much time. But see, we know it's underrated at that point. But for it to be overrated, now we got to be in the cookie jar. We got to be given something. We have to, like, damn, she wants me and only me, and she's dying to get with me. You know what? It's only going to be 2 minutes. It's only going to be this. It's overrated. That's when it becomes overrated. But since...
To me, that's when it becomes underrated.
Overrated.
I mean, no, overrated. No, overrated. You're right. Yeah, overrated.
It's overrated. And so I think that's situational. So that's when people say sex underrated, overrated. I say, well, listen, when you're at home and you got a woman at home or you got a girlfriend or whatever, and you're having sex with one person, sex is very underrated. It's like, whatever, we'll do it. I've already had sex with a motherfucker 100 times. Yeah. Who cares? It's very underrated. But when you get put in that position,
when you're having sex with someone who you are wildly attracted to,
yes, It's not underrated.
It's underrated. It's underrated then because you're having the time of your life.
I think it. Yeah. So, but when you get it and you're like, damn, I got to knock this chick off to get that, and then it becomes underrated. Like, god damn, I don't really want to do this. Who cares? Sex is underrated. It don't mean that much to me.
That
And do
means
you
it's
think
over.
a lot of married couples? You were married at one point in time. I can't speak on that. I thought about it. It was a question I heard on the radio, and I said I want to think about that because me, you know, I'm a horny sexual motherfucker. I don't think it's underrated. That's just me. I never had a bad time. Could have been some bad times on their part, but it wasn't a bad time on my part. You hear me? So I'm just saying, I don't know. And that's why I wanted to ask you. It goes both ways. And I just say, you know what? The older you get, the more it should be rated to the over. I mean, the under. Because the older you get, it's not going to come at you a dime a dozen. It's not going to come at you like that. So it's going to become more valuable. So you're going to overrate it the older you get. The younger you get, it's very underrated. You're like, I can get this anywhere. If your girlfriend don't want to put out that night, you could tell her in your mind, you're thinking, well, damn. All right, I'm going to go home, go do some homework. But you're really thinking about Lisa. You're like, Lisa already told me I come get it. You get in your car, which we didn't have car phones. We stopped at the payphone, put a quarter in, or dime, whatever it was, 15, 20 cents. Lisa, hey, yeah, I'm free. Okay, I'm on my way.
So you're going to cheat on your wife because she don't want to give it up?
I just said your girlfriend when you're younger. See, when you get older.
So you're going to cheat on your girlfriend?
In high school, yeah, hell yeah, I would have. And I'd do it again. Oh, yeah.
You do it again.
Do it again.
I'm not the cheating type, actually, to be honest with you. I don't.
Hey, listen, I'm not either.
I one at a time is fine with me. You know what I'm saying? If a girl don't want to have sex with me, we shouldn't be together. So
exactly. But hold on a second. What if she's had sex with you and she just want to play you along, give it to you here, there, at any time, but you got someone out here in the field that's going to give it to you whenever you want it? It's overrated.
No, I will hold the girl off who's wanting to give it to me all the time and tell her, listen, I'm in a relationship, things that ain't looking real good right now, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this relationship, but I really am not going to get myself involved with you while I'm still with her.
How many guys you think could do that?
I don't know. Probably not very many.
That's
not very many.
Okay. So we will say it's overrated then. That's when it becomes overrated. Okay, I got you. And I like your answers because you like to give a damn very smart, diplomatic, political correct answer. We know, and I don't believe any of that shit. You know I don't believe any of that. I know
it's all true. It's all true. It's definitely true. Definitely true.
Truth is like beauty.
Huh?
Truth is equivalent to beauty in my book.
Oh yeah.
It's in the eyes. It depends on the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah. Okay.
You could be an ugly motherfucker and you look at yourself in the mirror, you're handsome. You could be an unfaithful motherfucker, you look in the mirror and tell everybody you're faithful. And you're telling the truth to yourself. It's just in the eye of the beholder. I don't believe you, and I don't believe a word you just said.
Everything I said was true. That's how I feel.
That's like exactly my whole point.
Yeah.
Well,
that's how I behaved when I was in a relationship.
Well, so obviously, I'm not gonna put your business out there, but you don't behave like that now because you have fans, and I'm not gonna say fan. This man has fans of our show, and they're fans of him. And they say things on Facebook that's scripted in code. I'm not going to put any names out or anything like that. That lets me know you're not the nice guy. You and me have more in common than we have.
That
not.
lets me know that I am the nice guy. Oh, by the way, since you brought that up, by the way, since you brought that up, we were talking a couple weeks back, and you said that you thought I might be in mourning. You said you thought I might be in mourning. I just wanted to tell you.
One. Hold on, time out.
I just wanted to tell you.
You go. Let me say this before you go. That's just with one. That's not with everybody. That's no. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Since you said that, I just wanted to let you know that was the most ridiculous statements that has ever come out of your mouth, because you're talking about a girl who I hardly ever.
I called you laughing. I called you laughing, man. Because I already knew the answer. Yeah, I already know the answer.
Most of the time, the only reason I talked to her was try to get her to come on the show. I wasn't hitting on her, so I mean,
but I don't know.
There was no opportunities for me.
Right.
There was no opportunity. Anyway, but with everybody else, all these other girls you're saying are fans of mine.
You're acting like they don't. You act like you don't have fans.
They barely presented themselves to me as people who are interested. So I wouldn't.
You know what?
Go.
Okay, without going too deep into detail, can I say this? Your perception of things is strong, but when it comes to that, we have talked about friends that we both know we grew up with that was throwing it at you. You didn't catch it because you didn't see the passes. You didn't see the passes.
They weren't throwing it at me. They weren't throwing it at me. They were being very subtle. Very subtle, and then they would admit it after the fact. They would admit.
And that's where your perception, you being the perceptive guy that you say you are, that's where that's supposed to come in. And we all told you.
I didn't have the confidence at that time when I was a teenager to.
Okay, it's not about confidence. It's your perception.
It is. I'm not aggressive when it comes to women. They have to acknowledge that they're interested in me, and then I will go after them. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to do cat and mouse with you, I'm not going to do it.
Right on. I just know that there's been quite a few fine chicks that have thrown it at you, and you dropped the pass.
That's not true.
I'm not going to go any further because we on the show. I can't.
Yeah, they didn't throw it at me. They just barely even acknowledged that we was friends, and then they told me years later that they were crushing on me. That don't, you know what I'm saying? If you're crushing on somebody, if I'm crushing on a girl, I let her know at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Women are different. Women are different than men.
I will let a woman know I'm into you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, my antennas was up back then. When we were young, my antennas were up. That's how I knew. You're not going to follow me around. You're not going to smile at me all day long. Why are you doing this? There's a reason, and you didn't pick up on that, and that's not my fault or your fault. The only thing I'm saying is, you blew some opportunities, and that's because your perception. But now you're saying your perception level is up here. And
it is. It is now.
Okay, now. But you did drop the ball a few times, and that's one thing I'm saying. Maybe, who knows what it could have been. We're not going to go there, but we're not going to talk about.
No, I might have had it. I might have perceived back then when someone liked me, but they didn't make any effort. They didn't show any type of. You know what I'm saying? I could have made a move on them and been wrong.
Yes,
and then
see, like I say, that's when you should have been like me. Let's go to the library and go make out. Hey, people, I'm gonna drop that topic right there. Jamski, what more do you got to talk about? I'm dropping right there before I get in trouble.
Okay, nothing, because we're out of time.
Okay, so we coming back Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Sunday. What day you want to come back? So we can build this audience back up. I'm gonna do what I can.
What day do you want to come back? Do you want to go back to
We can come back Wednesday if you want.
Well, let's try to come back Wednesday.
We'll try Wednesday. Yes, sir. Had a great time, man. A lot to talk about. We still got things to talk about that's going to be for Wednesday's show. And I got some more relationship stuff because Jamski here, my guy, Jamski, he's more complex than y'all could ever realize, people.
Really?
And there's a lot of women that be talking about Jamski, and we're gonna dive into that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna dive into that. And let's
They be talking to you about me?
I might get one on the show. And
she's good looking.
Yeah. You already know her. I'll talk to you on the show.
And she's talking about me? Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I love having fun.
Me too.
Great show tonight. Great way to step back into it. We pick back up. We'll pick back on some other things that we want to talk about in sports, politics, everyday culture. A lot of black youth getting killed, going on vacation with white people. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. My mom always told me this back in the day. I didn't listen to her because I thought everything was kosher. It's coming to fruition now. Why the hell is this shit coming to fruition 50 to 40 years later? Are white people still like that? And my dude Jamski said racism will erase one day, be eradicated one day. I said it never will be. We're gonna talk
Probably
about that.
not. But
I don't think. Yeah,
it's a natural. It probably won't, but it's a natural progression as time goes on,
right.
and we mix and mingle, and all it takes is a kid to disagree with their parents. If
Pretty
you have
much.
a kid, whether they're white or black, and you say stay away from these people or don't be
And they
this or
don't.
that,
And then they don't, then you're in a world of hurt. Yep.
and they don't. That's progression. So whenever you have dated a white woman and she said my parents would have disowned me if they knew I was dating you, that's progression.
Okay. You're 100% right. Okay.
So even white guys who befriend you and they learn about you over the years, and
That's
they
progression.
find out that the stereotypes that they were heard about from their family is not true, that you're just a regular guy. Just happen to be a cooler guy who can
do
play
more things
sports and dance.
Yeah, and I can't even dance.
See?
No, I can't dance.
That's a stereotype that they can't sling on you.
Hey, I'll tell you a quick story, man. I never wanted to, back in the day when I was young, I never wanted to slow dance with chicks. And it got me in trouble. And my wife today, I slow danced with her when I first met her. Yeah.
See what that's why she's still with you?
See what happens when we break protocol, people? I'm just saying. See what happens when you break protocol?
You get married when you break protocol.
Ain't that a bitch? Yeah.
They don't want to let you go. They say he's such a good dancer. I'm not never letting this man go.
I said I don't dance, but I'll dance with you to be nice. And it went nice guys finish last.
It went well. It went well, man.
It's been excellent. I'm gonna leave it at that. It went excellent. But so next week or this week coming up, when we do discuss some things, we'll talk about some things.
All right.
Dating, black and white.
All right. Well, we're going to end the show. Yes,
sir.
We're an hour and 5 minutes in, and you loved the show. It had a good show. Call your friends and family and say they're back.
They're back.
The podcast that we love from Jamski and Jay Vader is back.
We're back,
and we love it. We're going to get back to on the next show. Try to have some calls, maybe, because
I didn't turn the phone on. Listen, I'm going to hook my phone back up tomorrow. I'm sorry, people. This is my bad. I'm going to hook it back up tomorrow, get everything lined up. So next week, because Wednesday or next show, I'll be hosting, and I got to have everything right, the phone lines and everything open. So it'll be right. That's my bad.
I got a call from a guy named Bubba Jenkins, and
I miss Bubba.
Yeah, and he wanted to know why we wasn't on our regular times. I had to explain it to him. So he might have tried to call in. I told him you call in on Sunday, but I didn't know we weren't going to have the phone hooked up. So he might
And I
not be too happy, but we'll get him on the air.
And people, I got some women who are want to be on the show. You know, he calls them heavyweights. I call them middleweights. Let's leave it at that. Leave it at that. This guy here, man. Wow.
Yes.
I'm like, wow.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
That's nice. We'll see who
Oh,
that
great.
is. Upcoming mystery guest.
Yes, it is.
Chunkies.
Think that a bitch. Oh shit. No. See, Jamsky gotta quit that shit. But I have my camera back on. See, I got my damn webcam right here instead of my main camera. My main camera was on, but this wasn't on. This come on, my main camera didn't come on. It's just engineering things I gotta figure out tomorrow. And I'll get it,
Okay.
I'll get it working right. Yeah, I'll get it.
He will get it worked out.
Yes, sir.
But it's time for us to get out of here. And for those of you who are tuning in, thank you for tuning in. This
Thank you.
podcast is just going to get better and better. We got picked up. We're a little rusty, maybe. And we're going to get it together. And everything's going to be great. You're going to love it. And with that, we're out of here. Like last year. See ya. Peace.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Don't miss the next exciting episode of Probably Offensive. Everything you always wanted to hear in a podcast. Posted every Sunday night. One hell of a show.
One hell of a show.
Yeah, one hell of a show, man. It's one hell of a show.